today. Today we're starting with Psalms chapter 51. To the chief musician, a psalm of David, when Nathan the prophet went to him after he had gone in to Bathsheba. This is a psalm that he wrote. Verse 1. Have mercy on me, O God, according to your loving kindness, according to the multitude of your tender mercies, blot out my transgressions. Verse 2. Wash me thoroughly from my iniquity and cleanse me from my sin. Verse 3. For I acknowledge my transgressions, and my sin is always before me. Verse 4. Against you, you only have I sinned, and done this evil in your sight, that you may be found just when you speak, and blameless when you judge. Verse 5. Behold, I was brought forth in iniquity, and in sin my mother conceived me. Verse 6. Behold, you desire truth in the inward parts, and in the hidden parts you will make me to know wisdom. Verse 7. Purge me with hyssop, and I shall be clean. Wash me, and I shall be whiter than snow. Verse 8. Make me hear joy and gladness, that the bones you have broken may rejoice. Verse 9. Hide your face from my sins, and blot out all my iniquities. Verse 10. Create in me a clean heart, O God, and renew a steadfast spirit within me. Verse 11. Do not cast me away from your presence, and do not take your Holy Spirit from me. Verse 12. Restore to me the joy of your salvation, and uphold me by your generous spirit. Verse 13. Then I will teach transgressor your ways, and sinners shall be converted to you. Verse 14. Deliver me from the guilt of bloodshed, O God, the God of my salvation, and my tongue shall sing aloud of your righteousness. Verse 15. O Lord, my lips and my mouth shall show forth your praise. Verse 16. For you do not desire sacrifice, or else I would give it. You do not delight in burnt offerings. Verse 17. The sacrifices of God are a broken spirit, a broken and a contrite heart. These, O God, you will not despise. Verse 18. Do good in your good pleasure to Zion. Build the walls of Jerusalem. Verse 19. Then you shall be pleased with the sacrifices of righteousness, with burnt offerings and whole burnt offerings. Then they shall offer bulls on your altar. That was Psalms chapter 51, verses 1 through 19. Now I begin reading Psalms 52, verses 1 through 9. It reads, Why do you boast in evil, O mighty man? The goodness of God endures forever. Hello, everyone. Verse 2. Your tongue devises destruction like a sharp razor working deceitfully. Verse 3. You love evil more than good, lying rather than speaking righteousness. Selah. Verse 4. You love all devouring words, you deceitful tongue. Verse 5. God shall likewise destroy you forever. He shall take you away and pluck you out of your dwelling place and uproot you from the land of the living. Selah. Continuing to verse number 6. The righteous also shall see and fear, and shall laugh at him, saying, verse 7. Here is the man who did not make God his strength, but trusted in the abundance of his riches, and strengthened himself in his wickedness. Verse 8. But I am like a green olive tree in the house of God. I trust in the mercy of God forever and ever. Verse 9. I will praise you forever because you have done it, and in the presence of your saints, I will wait on your name, for it is good. That was Psalms chapter 52, verses 1 through 9. Now I will go into Psalms chapter 53. Hello, Sky. Hello, Kiju. Yes, I'm having a good day. Hope that you're having a good day. Hello, Sky and Leslie Taylor. Hi, how are y'all doing? Thank y'all for joining the live and everyone else. Now I'm reading Psalms chapter 53, verses 1 through 6, and this is the New King James Version. To the chief musician, a compilation of David. Verse 1. The fool has said in his heart, there is no God. They are corrupt and have done abominable iniquities, and there is none who does good. Verse 2. God looks down from heaven upon the children of men to see if there are any who understand and who seek God. Verse 3. Every one of them have turned aside, and they have together become corrupt. There is none who does good, no, not one. Verse 4. Have the workers of iniquity no knowledge, who eat up my people as they eat bread, and do not call upon God? Verse 5. There they are in great fear where no fear was, for God has scattered the bones of him who encamps against you. You have put them to shame because God has despised them. Verse 6. Oh, that the salvation of Israel will come out of Zion. When God brings back the captivity of his people, let Jacob rejoice and Israel be glad. That was Psalms chapter 53, verses 1 through 6. Now I'm reading Psalms chapter 54, verses 1 through 7, and it reads: To the chief musician with string instruments, a compilation of David. When the Zephyrites went and said to Saul, is David not hiding with us? Verse 1. Save me, O God, by your name, and vindicate me by your strength. Verse 2. Hear my prayer, O God. Give ear to the words of my mouth. Verse 3. For strangers have risen up against me, and oppressors have sought after my life. They have not set God before them. Selah. Think about it. Verse 4. Behold, God is my helper. The Lord is with those who uphold my life. Verse 5. He will repay my enemies for their evil, cut them off in your truth. Verse 6. I will freely sacrifice to you. I will praise your name, O Lord, for it is good. Verse 7. For he has delivered me out of all troubles, and my eyes have seen its desire upon my enemies. That was Psalms chapter 54, verses 1 through 7. Now we're at Psalms chapter 55, verses 1 through 23. To the chief musician with strings instruments, a compilation of David. Verse 1. Give ear to my prayer, O God, and do not hide yourself from my supplication. Attend to me and hear me. I am restless in my complaint, and my moan noisily. Verse 3. Because of the voice of the enemy, because of the oppression of the wicked, for they bring down trouble upon me, and in wrath they hate me. Verse 4. My heart is severely pained within me, and the terrors of death have fallen upon me. Verse 5. Fearfulness and trembling have come upon me, and horror has overwhelmed me. Verse 6. So I said, oh, that I had wings like a dove. I would fly away and be at rest. Verse 7. Indeed, I would wander far off and remain in the wilderness. Selah. Verse 8. I would hasten my escape from the windy storm and tempest. Verse 9. Destroy, O Lord, and divide their tongues, for I have seen violence and strife in the city. Verse 10. Day and night they go around it on its walls. Iniquity and trouble are also in the midst of it. Verse 11. Destruction is in the midst. Oppression and deceit do not depart from its streets. Verse 12. For it is not an enemy who reproaches me, then I could bear it. Nor is it one who hates me, who has exalted himself against me. Then I could hide from him. Verse 13. But it was you, a man my equal, my companion, and my acquaintance. Verse 14. He took sweet counsel together and walked to the house of God in the throne. Verse 15. Let death seize them. Let them go down alive into hell, for wickedness is in their dwellings and amongst them. Verse 16. As for me, I will call upon God, and the Lord shall save me. Verse 17. Evening and morning, and at noon, I will pray and cry aloud, and I shall hear my voice. Verse 18. He has redeemed my soul in peace, from the battle that was against me, for there were many against me. Verse 19. God will hear and afflict them, even he who abides from old, Selah, because because they do not change, therefore they do not fear God. Verse 20. He has put forth his hands against those who were at peace with him. He has broken his covenant. Verse 21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet they were drawn swords. Verse 22. Cast your burden on the Lord, and he shall sustain you. He shall never permit the righteous to be moved. Verse 23. But you, O God, shall bring them down to the pit of destruction. Bloodthirsty and deceitful men shall not live out their days, but I will trust in you. And that was Psalms chapter 55, verses 1 through 23. May God add a blessing to the hearer and the listeners of his word. Go in peace and continue to grow in grace. Bye bye.